Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Now, what would have made last night's episode epic? Because it was rather, if Kate and Kaylee would have ended up at the same attorney's office at the same time, or one after the other, or just if that would have been epic, because we know this part is fake. Ain't no girl seeking an attorney just because her man got another month or two added to his sentence. Like, seriously, come on. Like, come on. We know this is fake, fake, fake. Welcome, besties. You are now behind the shade, and thanks for joining me. I review your favorite reality shows weekly. Now let's kiki, honey, and haha, and get into another episode of Love During Lockup. It's season 5, episode 56. And the title is Dematized. Like penis-matized. Like, yeah, pole-matized. Um, do we like the title of this episode? I mean, it's fine, whatever. We know it's coming from Tia. And how about you rate this week's episode, besties? Like I said, you can't give the Lockups a franchise. I mean, they'll never get a 10 because we are in Delulu land. So I think the best this show could get would be a 3 or 4, maybe a 5. That's the best. But it was like a girl, a 3. It was a 3 for me. Drop down in the comments and you let me know what you thought about this week's episode. And don't forget to like my video. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and make sure your notification bell is on. Ding dong. So that you are notified each and every time I post my content. Now, child, who's first? Tia and Rob. Why not? He is so fine. I get it, Tia. I get it. Trust me. I'm looking at him. Uh-huh. Little too little for me, but yeah. Temperature is rising in the underwear department. I know. I get it. He's fine. It's been 2 years for you. Y'all been talking about it. What you gonna do? How you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? He gonna do this. He gonna I get it. Y'all been replaying it in your minds. Trust and believe. But baby, you knew the whole family was gonna be up there for his release. His whole entire family. He's been locked down for 10 years. Y'all couldn't wait till that evening. The family was there to kick it. You had gotten 2 rooms, one for you and him, and one for them. You set this up. You knew what it was. The whole family was there. Your breasts were there. Your daughter, your dog, your breast, his dad, your titties, his brothers, their kids, their significant other, his homeboy, his sister, your cousin. I mean, the whole crew was there. And what do you mean that they came knocking on your door early? Did you give them an itinerary? Was there a time gap? Did you tell them? Because I would have liked to have seen you tell them before y'all left the jail, like, okay, y'all, we going back. Because all you said was, see y'all at the room. You were supposed to say, see you at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna even. I just want to mention that I did not see nobody take a shower. I would think that he would have liked to get that gel off of him. You know what I'm saying? And her too. I know she probably been sweating and perspiring and all that on the way up there and excited. It's like it would have been nice had they taken a shower. But no, like just wait. Like entertain the family first, come on. So 20 minutes later, everybody knocking on that door. They had 20 minutes to themselves. 20 minutes, honey, and he got it in. I was like, oh, okay. The family knocking on the door, bamming on the door. Her daughter had to tell them to stop before they broke the door down. Child, they go in. Now, did y'all see that there was a vibrator sitting on the little table there by the wall, by the door? Did y'all notice that? It was a box there by a remote control. Yeah, that is a vibrator of some sort. I was like, what do you need that for? Why is that there? Like, production be reaching. I swear they do. Ah. So he lets us know that he glad she got hers. And I'm like, and you didn't? You ain't had none. You said in 8 years, and someone brought that commented on that. Like, wait a minute. He was locked up for 10 years. What does he mean? It's been 8. That means he been getting it in at the jailhouse. Of course he has, honey. Nurses, COs, maybe if the warden is a woman, the cook, child, yeah. Them, yes. We have seen on this here show. Remember the girl that lost her correctional officer job behind her dude? Remember that? A few seasons back, they was in the Midwest. Don't remember their names. They were white, and she got fired, and she didn't even care. She got fired from her job because of him. Okay, so after all this time, Rob, you're gonna sit here and tell us in 20 minutes you didn't handle your business. So you know what that tells me? That tells me he rubbed one out before he came out of jail. He probably woke up and was like, let me do that so she won't be like, ooh, that was quick. Well, Rob, newsflash, sir, you shouldn't have done that because she should have expected it to be fast the first time. Duh. That is what I would expect, you know? So we know he rubbed one out because he bragging about how he know how to get the girls going, and he did, and he know he child. What's the secret? Liar! I just told your secret. But he all pumping his chest. I know what I'm doing. So I guess his inbox has blown up. I'm sure he's on Instagram by now. And y'all needed to take a shower, child. So it's like, Tia, enjoy his family, get to know them. And a lot of people were commenting on her how ugly her dress was. I don't think it was ugly. I just think it wasn't appropriate for, seeing your man come home. And the reason why I say it's not appropriate because your chest is all exposed. He got brothers of homeboy, kids, his father, his sister. You're like, put them things up. Your daughter, like, put them things up. She shouldn't have felt comfortable with that dress on in front of his family. She should have had a little sweater to cover that up. And I might be of a particular age, but yes, if you had to wear that dress, maybe a little cami up under it would have been okay. But baby, put them down. And I know that's what he liked, but you could have waited. Didn't you pack some lingerie for later? Probably not. Girl, she had her dog there. He told the dog, you gotta get on because you blocking. Ciao. So Tia, let that man enjoy his family. Golly, can they eat their Chipotle, please? Child, they had their Chipotle. He wanted to take pictures out on the balcony. The place looked nice, but they wasn't staying in your suite all night long. You got them their own. And I'm sure like Toya and the sister was going home. I'm sure the brother and his family was going home. Like, it's like you could have waited. Like, why you just couldn't wait it? So instead, She go into the bedroom. She pouting. She mad. She got to go lay down because she ain't fooling with them. She's, she greeted them and let them come in. But honey, I said, you ain't fooling nobody, girl. He rocked your world for them 20 minutes and your legs feel like noodles and you can't stand up. But she did tell him, oh, they was all laughing at her when they came into the room. The brother's girlfriend and her cousin was teasing her like, y'all nasty, y'all so nasty. And so she was like, y'all couldn't have waited. And then she told her it was so good. Ciao. We know. They can tell. Calm down. Look, everybody know that look. Cause you was just sitting there. That's why you really went to go lay down, honey. You couldn't even sit up. You were so exhausted. So they were pretty much just asking her, how you gonna be getting it when he get paroled to Brooklyn. And she said he's gonna be like an hour away. She said the turnaround is 2 hours. So I'm like, she gonna be driving her butt up to Brooklyn to get her some, cause she gonna be dematized. She gotta go get her some D. That's what's gonna be happening. She can go up there, can't she? So next we have, oh my goodness, MJ, Willie, and Ami. Yes, we gonna put Ami on the ticket also, cause he ain't going nowhere. He is a part of this. This is another trouble. Okay, MJ is just a drama queen as far as I'm concerned. She's unfulfilled and she's looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love. And so, I don't know why she keeps saying that she thought she got pregnant last year when she had a slip up with Ami. Now I'm sitting here in my mind, and I'm sure you are too. Y'all were married for 13 years and didn't have any kids. It's safe to say she don't have any kids because she hasn't mentioned any children. So why did you think you got pregnant last year? You ain't been getting pregnant, or I'm sorry, maybe you have and they were terminated early, or you just couldn't, go the whole 9 months. Maybe that's it. But it's like, why would you think I thought I was pregnant? It's just like you want to get pregnant by Omni. Um, and you haven't been able to. And MJ to be 37, you're not. You're. I guess you can still be this foolish at 37, but we know you're not 37. Ain't no way you're 37. Just like Tia, looking at her when she laid down on the bed at the end of her scene, she looks so youthful. And I think they were like 32, 33 years old, and she looks like a kid. She looks good for her age. But MJ, baby, you are a rough 37. Okay. So, and I guess maybe this is because her dad has so many children that she got lost in the shuffle. Because how can you give every child attention, your full attention and love? You have 34 children. I don't know about, how many her mother had. We know the brother is her mom's, of course, but the brother is her mom's, but we just don't know how many different women this man had kids with. We just don't know. Was there drama between all the women? We just do not know how she grew up. Was the household just off the hook? Was her mother one of the ones that was a bitter baby mama? I mean, we don't know. Was she a wife? Did she have all the kids? I don't think so, because they wasn't, they would be around, right? I don't know. We don't know. We need to learn. We need more information, MJ. We need more. So yeah, she gets to Utah. This is day 2. She's been in Utah because we know last week she took her mom to radiation. Ami calls her. And she's all, I don't know why I answered the phone. Something told me not to answer the phone. She answers the phone. She likes all that attention. People like that, she likes the attention, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. She just likes the attention. And He trying to holler at her, trying to see what's up, what we doing, what we doing. And she's like, you're in a relationship, and so am I. We can't be doing nothing. But then she gonna say he said something, and she just did you see how she even looked at the camera like, oh my gosh, yeah, we're looking at you, and you sound crazy. I think in that moment she knew she sounded crazy and like, oh my gosh, is the camera on? Yes, it's on. Oh my God. Because after that, she just looked out the window. We couldn't even see her face no more. She had to take her glasses off. This man got her, he pulls at her heartstrings. Oh yeah. She is in love with Ami still. She even said he's her weakness. And guess why? He makes her laugh, but the drinking is just too much. There's a different side of Ami. When he get to drinking, it's unbearable. And being that she's, in her sobriety, she can't be around that. But I'm just sitting here like, clearly you still in love with him. He still wants you. You said he didn't even want to sign the divorce papers. Why don't y'all just go to rehab together? I don't understand. Your whole family likes him still. Not to say that that's a reason, but like you not giving us any solid hmm, girl. And even didn't she say, well, maybe I am just kind of chilling with Willie until to see what girl, what is happening? And so Miss Ma'ams, she says, Ami makes her laugh, but the drinking makes him unbearable. And I'm like, okay. So two drunks cannot be together. Either you guys can be together and be happy drunks, or y'all both can go to rehab and do your sobriety together. But yeah, I don't see why y'all not together. I don't see it. But I wasn't there. So her family, they love him. They want Ami to be around. And so Ami, wait, hold on, y'all. Yeah, her family wants her to be with Ami. And she runs to Willie for refuge, because she's hiding herself, she said. But yeah, like why are you doing that? Because she wants to be loved by anybody. Oh my goodness, that is a terrible, terrible place to be in. And instead of that, run to therapy, MJ. That's like someone who was in a relationship and it ended and it just ended foul, for whatever reason. Then a few years, you let a few years go by. So then you decide to get on a dating app and then you meet a nice guy and you can't be there presently. You're finding everything wrong with him because you're still traumatized from the last. Time doesn't heal wounds, therapy does. You see MJ sitting here just like she's so confused. Oh, I got so much on my plate. Girl, you're putting it all on your plate. Life didn't do that. Like you said, why are you answering Ami's phone calls? Okay. Oh, because she wants to be loved by anybody. Well, at least she know, child, but she need to stop playing with Willie because, honey, he looked like he will. He looked like he could turn into Ike Turner. He looked like he gonna put hands and paws on you, and and it's not fair. She got him so stressed out, and I don't know. And then she has a type because Ami and Willie look just alike. They look like the same person. Ami just has a beard, child. So her brother comes to visit her because she's just so confused. But he trying to tell her what the deal is, and she don't want to listen. So Ami makes her feel like a little girl, all giggly, and she likes that. I mean, who does it, right? And Willie doesn't. She says Willie is the type. He's like, we grown. That's his type. He loves differently. He might be an earth sign. So she may think she's using Willie, but he will be a good husband, she says. He'll be a good, what else did she say? A good husband, a good father, and a good protector. And I'm just like, he would be a good father. He is a good father. I mean, he is a father. He got 3 boys. Are you still trying to have children? We need more information, MJ. I would like to know why you're 37 years old and don't have children and you keep luring around to wanting them, kind of sort of. It would be different if you didn't mention pregnancy and being fathers and all that, then we would know, oh, she doesn't want kids or she can't have them and she's okay with it. But what's going on, girl? What's happening? We need to know. So she plans on seeing Ami, but she told production because they asked her, are you going to tell Willie that you plan on seeing Ami? She was like, no, I'm not telling Willie. She is a drama queen. So brother tells her if Willie gets out and he don't do what he's supposed to do, she will definitely go back to Ami. He was like, it's been 13 years. You can't just let that go. She says, no, I won't. I will follow and I will follow Willie until he changes his mind if he doesn't want to. What? Girl, bye. Okay. Ckma and Donnie. Ooh, I hope when I tell you this, I wish this for her. I hope this is the last time we see her on our television. What she said at the end, I hope she does that. Okay, Ckma and Donnie. Now let's talk about Donnie's mugshot for a minute because watching him on her phone, he doesn't look bad. He don't look that bad. He looked like a rapper to me, whatever that means. He looked like a rapper. But this mugshot, he looks older. It doesn't even look like him, in my opinion. It looks like it could be a family member, but not him. This mugshot picture it looks like he has on concealer and foundation. He looked like he has lip gloss on, and he doesn't look attractive in the mugshot. Like, he does not look attractive at all. Besties, is that him? What do you guys think? I guess it is, but Besties, have y'all noticed that? Donnie, what's going on? What happened the day you got arrested? What happened? Was you playing with a niece and she was putting makeup on your face? Like, why do you look like you're wearing makeup in your mugshot? That's all. Is that even him? Because it don't even look like it. So him and his mugshot, they look related, but it don't look like him. Yes, I said that. Him and his mugshot, they look related. He just looks darker in the mugshot and he looks made up. And he has on lip gloss. Okay, that's something not just, oh girl. Okay, moving on. So he tells us he don't want to tell her the whole story right now. Well, child, you don't have to, sir. The jail told on you. They sent her a letter. Does he not know that? Well, she told him, when he called, but they told on you, sir. What are you talking about? She just really wants you to confirm what she already knows and read, and you're not doing that. You're stringing her along. Okay. So remember they moved him to a prison. I explained last week what I thought about that. They probably moved him to a higher level of security prison. Okay, because he was just about to get out. So now he got to go back more time and more security because you taking advantage of your freedom. So now Donnie is 3 hours away. And I'm like, girl, Ckma, girl, go on back home. Go back home, girl. Let's just act like it didn't happen. Don't talk about it. Just go on back. Your daddy asked what happened. Say he went surfing in Hawaii and he died. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I'm sitting here like looking at him on her camera, and I'm like, you really believe he owns a home? He does not own a house. He don't even look like he would. No, just look at. I'm sorry if I'm being judgmental. Then that's what I'm doing because I am behind the shade. I'm throwing some shade. Donnie does not look like he even knows how to buy a house. He don't even look like he know how to buy a pot for a house. He looks like he don't even know how to apply for and that, apply for Section 8, low income. He don't even look like he know how to. Child, no. Donnie, no. You own a home or what? And you pay and that's how you take care of her. He didn't even mention after he pays his mortgage and house insurance and taxes, then the rest goes to Jakima. That's what a homeowner would have said. But we didn't believe that from the jump. Because if you own a home, you're not going to be selling D. You're going to be invested in buying more homes and get yourself. How did you get the house, Donnie? Tell us more. Lie to us some more. Lie to us some more. So she believes he owned a house. Looking at him, nah, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Oh my goodness. And so what the kids say, that's cap. He's sending you money from the rent money. He didn't even cap, just forget it. Cap. So he has 8 more months to be at the new spot. And she asking questions. Like, is she just like, you think I'm finna be driving all day like Sam the Sucker to come see you for 8 months? I'm not. And when she asked him questions, he never knows. He don't never know. He don't never know nothing. And that's just his way of not telling you. He just not gonna tell you because he already told us he don't want to tell you. Because one question will turn into another question, will turn into another question, and then you get the whole story. So he feels if he just starts off with I don't know, then you don't get nothing but irritation. All he know is he don't know. All Donnie knows is that he don't know. He don't know nothing. He ain't done nothing. He ain't sold nothing. They lying on him. It's a setup. They hating on him just because of what he used to do. That ain't who he is. She like, okay, bump all that. So if you don't get out early, how long you got? How much longer you got left? 2.5 years. She was like, I don't even want to talk to you. Click, hung up in his face. Now remember, she's at, I didn't even say, but she's at a dance studio with her friend. It's like 4 or 5 girls. They dancing. She said she can't dance, but she sure know how to twerk. So she ran out the studio. Her friend coming behind her. Friend. And she like, I'm mad. I don't want to wait on him. I hate him. Now she says she hates Donnie and she want to go back. She said, I don't even want to be here no more. I want to go back to Dallas. And I'm like, girl, sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan. You need me to go behind Ross and go get some boxes and go to Home Depot and go get some more boxes and we get the U-Haul and you follow me with them boys? Because, honey, I will move you back to Dallas, honey. You need to get out of that and get out of that quickly. And for her sake, I hope we don't see her no more. We don't need to see her, but then again, if we don't see her no more, then we got to see that darn Savannah and Bradley. Oh, goodness. Whew. So glad I didn't get to see Savannah. I don't know why she just irks me so bad. Okay, so Sam the Sucker and Crazy Crystal and Rita, another throuple. So y'all, did you guys notice when he was in the car going back home, I guess, and Crystal called him? Have you noticed that the name on his dashboard or his screen in his car, have you noticed that the name says Kaylee? Who is Kaylee? Or who is Crystal? Yeah, go back and watch that, you guys. And this is not the first time that I saw this. Who is Kaylee? That's her real name? Why would you, Crystal, Kaylee? Okay, whatever. So this girl got some names. Maybe one is a middle name. Maybe her name is Kaylee Crystal and she goes by Crystal. We're going to start calling her Kaylee Crystal. So they got drama and it happens. I'm sure, prison relationships are not easy. You go through your emotions. Sometimes you good, sometimes you're not. But I know one thing, if I'm going to date somebody in jail, you better be nice and happy. You got an attitude? Don't even call me. Send me a letter and just say woo woo woo. I know easier said than done, but and I know you go through things, so they're going through their thing. Let's do this. So he's mad. She acting up as usual. Crystal is selfish. She's a manipulator. She has him wrapped around her fingers, and she swirls him all the time, and he goes for it. But Sam seems to be getting weary of it. Um, he's questioning everything. She is looking at 7 more years. But guys, did you guys notice in the beginning of when this episode started, you know how they run like little clips and stuff? Did y'all see? I saw her, they let her out. She was released. I saw it was her wearing all white and a prison guard. I think it was a guy, opened up a gate and she ran out of it. Does this woman get out? Maybe that's why she's on the show, huh? Okay, so Sam the Sucker has worked a 24-hour shift. He was supposed to go up there to see this girl. He can't. He's tired. He's sleepy. And she expects him to still come up there. Now, him visiting Crystal is a 3-hour drive each way and a 2-hour visit. I think it's selfish. I think it's horrible because in my mind, if somebody is tired and sleepy, let's just say, and I'm glad his dumb butt didn't go up there because I think he getting tired of her because he seemed the type that he would have went. Let's say he did go, right? So you work 24 hours, you drive 3 more hours. Let's say you did go home and change clothes, so that's 4 hours. You sit with her for 2 hours. How do you think that visit is gonna go, Crystal? How do you think that visit will go? He will be cranky and sleepy. He will be short, cutting you off, not pleasant, because he ain't got nothing in him to hold your hand, to stand up, to walk around, to smile, to kiss you. He ain't gonna have none of that. It will be a horrible visit. And it's like she don't even have the compassion to understand that. And so she think he cheating. She always like the insecure. And they say when people who always, you what? Who over there? What you do? Did you? That means they're cheating, and she is. So they haven't talked that day, and that is like a red flag for Sam because they talk all the time. So he decides to go over and check on Rita, the grandmother. Now remember, she's 30 minutes out. But he goes to talk to Rita to see if she knows something. What's up, Rita? So yes, he get over there. So yes, she talked to Crystal, and Rita is sitting there. And to me, you guys, I am not trying to be me. I have to say this because this is hilarious to me. Don't Rita look like she should be hooked up to an oxygen tank? She just looked like she should have an oxygen tank. I don't know what it is about her that looks like her and an oxygen tank need to be together, but I'm glad she's not. Um, she just looks so like I want some of her story because we are very quick to see that Rita is just sick of Crystal, and I believe that's what the energy is that she has. But she loves her, of course, so she's rallying for her, which I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, yeah, I talked to her. She's upset because you didn't come see her. She made all these plans, and I was like, what plans? What do you mean she made all these plans? Plans to do what? What is there to do in prison? Y'all already married, so you're not planning to marry him. What are you planning to do? Take pictures? What are you planning to do? What food you want out the vending machine? You planning on where to sit? What are you planning on? Was you trying to go into a closet like Andrea and Lamar? Like, what are you talking about? You made plans. And why don't they get conjugal visits? Is it because I can see why. Because she tried to her husband, ex-husband. So maybe that's why they don't get conjugals. But yeah, And when I'm watching Sam and all this, and I was just thinking last night watching the show, I was like, well, how did you get in this? Like, what made you do this? Like, what was it? Why? Why were you, what happened? And all I remember is he said from his last marriage, he figured that this would be better or something like that, easier or whatever. So he's like, I don't know what she's tripping on. She knows my work schedule. And child, he was so proud when he told her, you are a EMC wife. You know how this goes. I was like, what? So he's like, if I don't work, like I'm doing this for her too. If I don't go to work, then she don't get commissary. If I don't go to work, she can't call as much. Like, if I don't go to, you want me to not go to work and come visit you? Okay. That ain't gonna work either. Cause how you gonna get up there? You need gas. So yeah, he would love for her to be more understanding, and she's not going to be. Um, and he's just like this. She's not even considerate of what him working means for her. And he tells Rita she wants too much, and her behavior has changed. So Rita asked, which I thought was crazy, do you think she's talking to someone else? Well, girl, and I don't even know what he said. Maybe, I don't know. So she says, well, Brittany's back. Well, then she's talking to Brittany. Well, but Brittany's back. So then we get now we know who Brittany is. Brittany is her old prison bae. She then got out, went back in. And so he's like, man, if I find out she is a relationship. And so Rita's like, oh, it might just be gay for the stay. Child, how does grandma know what gay for the stay mean? Crystal, you just say any old thing to your grandma, huh? And so Sam gonna say, or she might just be gay for the gay. And besties, I wish that was the name of this episode. Gay for the gay. The way I cackled. Gay for the stay or gay for the gay. So Sam the sucker tells us that she, Crystal, lied to us, y'all. Remember when production asked, has she had, lesbian relations in prison? And she said, well, I'm not gay, but I've had the experience. Sam then told us she had a whole girlfriend, a real girlfriend when he met her, not a prison bae, a whole-fledged, almost wife, deep relationship when they met. I'm like, huh? I'm like, Sam, please. And I know that Love During Lockup has to mold the cast for Love After Lockup or Life After Lock, whatever. I just wish they would have a segment of this where people would just break up. It's time to set examples for others. It's time to just stop with this drama. Like, it's time for the Kima to leave. It's time for Sam to break up. Like, go ahead and file for divorce. Like, Sam, you are not the same person you were 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you thought that everything would be peachy cream. You was all in, da, 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 but now you 4 years in and you just don't, you thinking back. You haven't, you're changing your mind. Sorry, you guys. I was about to say something about something else, and I was like, that ain't the right word. Okay, so you're reneging. You want to renege, and it's okay. It's okay because she's not even making this easy for you. Someone that wants you to go come see them when you didn't work 24 hours. Guys, has anyone ever worked 24 hours before? You have got to know that is a lot. I mean, I know firefighters do, but they be red. They be at the firehouse sleep. Don't play. He probably was asleep too, in the van, whatever. So yeah, so he leaves Rita's, get in the car. He tells Rita, "Oh, tell her to call me if she call you." So of course Rita probably call. Can they call? Because he did say he has to pay for telephone calls. Yeah, it seems like she doesn't have a tablet, I don't think. So whatever, she must have called Rita, and Rita told her probably call your husband. And so she calls him because this is the day she goes for her parole hearing. So maybe, Sam, that's probably why you haven't heard from her. But then again, she always calls. So if she called Rita, she would have called him too. So he calls her, and the episode ended while they were pretty much arguing. She was acting up. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are either, because the person I know would have came up here no matter what to see me. They wouldn't have canceled the visit. And wow, wow, just wow, Crystal, wow. Now let's move on over to Arizona. I'm so sorry, I didn't even do my states today. Okay, let's see. I started off in New York. Started off in New York, went to Ohio, and then I went to Utah. And so now I'm left Texas and I'm headed to Arizona. Oh, goodness. First of all, why does Hunter get to wear a hat in jail? And the hat matches his prison outfit, the orange. Why does a prisoner get to wear a hat? I've never seen that before on this show. Boy, I tell you, jails have truly changed, honey. Like, you wearing hats, y'all got cell phones and tablets, and what is going on? So, child, Kate. Hello, Kate. Kate, come here, hon. Come closer. Honey, it's impossible to be a scammer, a pimp, and a Karen all at the same time. You cannot be a scammer, a pimp, and a Karen. Girl, you got to pick a struggle, honey. You are Lou. Baby, Karen. Kate is a special person. She is a special kind of something. She need to go on ahead with her life. She ain't built for Hunter. She's not. She is not built for Hunter, child. So she's in the pool. It's a hot day, always a hot day in Arizona. So she's in the pool chilling. He calls her to tell her child one of the girls that he was talking to. Now remember, he was talking to like 8 women, and then he was down to 2. But baby, one of them women then hooked and got on the tablet with one of his homies and asked him, does he know Hunter? Because she's trying to pay him to beat up Hunter. Uh-huh. Because she's mad because he's, not nice. He did her dirty. He broke up with her, and she want revenge. She want to get him beat up, honey. I said, honey, who is that woman? I want to know who she is, honey. Is she a sister? Is she a half like Kaylee? Or is she just a cool old white chick that don't care? Uh-huh. So Kate, the pimp, the scammer, the Karen, she wants him to snitch on lady who is trying to get him beat up. She's like, she's a stalker. She's a stalker. And I'm like, well, girl, you a scammer and don't even know you a scammer. They are sugar mamas. They are paying to play. They should know that. They can be charged for they could be charged. This is serious. You need to tell somebody, Hunter, like an authority. He like, okay. You need to this needs to be documented. Um, there are charges that need to be filed for intended assault. Girl, okay. He like, okay. And they need to press charges against y'all for scamming her. Okay. So whoever it is did not agree to be a sugar mama. Why are you sitting here talking about their sugar mamas? They know they roles. They signed up for this. They did not sign up to be a sugar mama, stupid. Y'all are using women for their money. This is a case of F around and find out. Okay? That woman wants revenge, honey. She done hooked up with another inmate. She done, not like she trying to holler, but she want to pay him to beat Hunter up and send her proof that he beat him up. Charlie, you know he probably took the money. Maybe not, because of course people trying to get out. So yeah, so it's like, girl, you just effed around and found out, girl. Calm down. So and he knows who it is. He's like, oh yeah, I know this one. He broke it off with her like Kate told him, and she excuse me. Oh, besties, I don't have any water. Oh, he broke it off with her, and she's mad, honey, mad. She want revenge, honey. She just spent way too much money on Hunter. She thought they was in love and they was gonna get married, honey. She done bought the dress, then hired a caterer and picked out rings, honey. And she want revenge, honey. He got in too deep. Okay, Kate goes to see an attorney to see if he can get out early. Huh? But he has an infraction. You know, the video visit with Kaylee. Um, from what I remember, he only has like a month or two added to his time. 30 to 60 days. So we know that this storyline is fake because who in their right mind is going to go see an attorney to see if he can get out, see if he can get the 2 months off his time? Who cares? So we know this is fake. So they look back when they saw the one video with Kaylee on Nasty, but they went back and looked through all his other videos and they found more little freaky videos. So that's why he got charged and got that infraction. So the attorney is asking Kate, like, how did he meet them? Like, huh? What is going on in the prisons these days? We be needing to know. Because what we remember is you don't get all this freedom, honey. So she tells him, how many women. She was like 6 or 8, and so he said, call the prison and tell them about the possible security threat. But back to these women. So they had they have an argument against Kate and Hunter too, if they want to. So he trying to let her know, you sitting here talking about this stalker. Well, you guys are scammers, and that's not right. And so she says she don't feel responsible. How you don't feel responsible, child? This was your idea. You are very responsible. So he's trying to tell her that they have defrauded people. This was not a transactional relationship like the sugar mama, the sugar babies, the sugar daddies. Those are transactional relationships. They start off with those knowing what they're doing. They know they are paying for dates, they're paying for the company. They know that from the jump. If it turns into something real, then it does. But that's a transactional relationship. Kate and Hunter, what you guys are doing are scamming people, defrauding people. And if you try and press charges and do all this, well, they have charges they can press also. So you need to tread lightly, honey. So Kaylee is over at the attorney's office also in Phoenix, so we know this is fake. And same thing, she want to know if she can get the time taken off his sentence, honey, because he deserves it, honey. This is her soulmate, honey. Um 30 to 60 days is just too long. She is like, I can't do it, honey. That attorney looked at her and was like, oh, okay. Well, for cases like these, I usually charge $15,000. Katie said, beep. She said, S hit. Put that together. Uh-huh. Yes, honey. Dating a prisoner costs money, honey. Uh-huh. So she's telling her that she has already spent like $5,000 to $6,000, but she feels like he's worth it, honey. That's her soulmate. And the girl sitting there looking at her like, well, I just hate for you to just be sitting here doing this and it just don't work out for you. Ah, woo. So Kate's attorney is pretty much over there calling her stupid to her face, and she like, yep, yep. He, the phrase, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. And that's what he said to her. And she's like, yeah, with her big old eyes, she just sitting there looking like she saw a ghost. Uh-huh. Girl, child, Kate, Kate, what are you thinking? So the attorney gonna tell her, well, he told us, he had a confessional. He said Kate needs to meditate, child, on this relationship because he sounds like a career criminal. If she keep playing with Hunter, she gonna be in jail too, because she committing crimes too. Pretty much, he letting her know scamming people is a crime, girl. You gonna mess around, you f around and find out, child. And that was the end of the episode. I don't know why Kaylee is still sitting down talking to that attorney. Because, baby, after she said $15,000, honey, I ought to got up and said, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. I'll be back with another review, besties. Bye, besties.